Starting the vacuum line fix. Guy in the video says this part here is supposed to come off very easily. So here we go. Oh, look at that. He's right about that. Okay, he's right so far. Alright, now this has got to come off. I loosened up the bolts somewhat so that I can easily get it out. Let's see. Come on first. 2, 3, 4. Come on. Alright, pretty easy, like he said. Alright, now these two got to come out 10 millimeters. I already loosened a little bit. Come on. Oh, that's the bottom one. I need the top one. This is the one I already loosened. Alright, I got that one out. Now I'm taking this one out. Okay, that's what he said to do so far. And I'm supposed to pull it back 2 inches. See if it works. That's pretty easy. When he pulled the doghouse out, all kinds of wires were shown. It appears I have another level of defense here that I'm hoping these 2 screws will allow me to take it out. Let's see. So I had another little tricky part that wasn't in the first video, and that is to take off this other cover on the doghouse. You have to turn this latch to actually get it to unhook. There's one on either side. So that was the tricky part, but now it looks like I got it loose. Let's see what other mysteries are in there. Holy crap, I can see the ground. God, I hope that's not where mice come in. Oh, I gotta do something about that. I don't know what this means, but there's a bunch of nuts in there. Does that mean there's been mice in here or what? I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some research. This is where it gets real. This line right here that he shows in the video, this red thing, is the vacuum line that's got to get disconnected. So here comes the serious part. So in the video, he took it apart right here where the vacuum thing is. So here we go. Okay. So he says this, oops, he sees my hair. He says this line we're going to abandon or use for something else. I don't know when, so we're just going to leave this. Just going to leave, let me get my hand out of the way. I'm just going to leave this here. And this is the one that we're going to pull through on the inside, through there. I'll kind of push it a little. All right, let's see if we can find it. All right, baby, where are you? This is red. Is this it? Oh yeah, I see it. Oh, I see it in there. It's all the way back in there. Here it goes. Hopefully it won't get stuck on anything. All right. Pretty easy. Pulled through okay. All right, I got it pulled all the way through. Now I got to take this thing off. It was pretty easy when he did it, but I don't know what's going on, so give me a second. I'm gonna do this off cam. All right, I got it loose. Now it looks like it's gonna, oh, that came off, didn't break it, so that's a good thing. I poked through the hole with the doghouse screw like he suggested. And then we're gonna run this cable through there. All right, trying to make this process a little easier, so I put a little gaffer's tape. Let's see if it'll just pull right through. Come on, baby. Will it work? Oh, of course not. It came apart. Take two. Try this without the gaffer's tape. See what happens. Alright, got it through. This sheathing was too thick, so that was the hardest part right so far. Finally got some smarts and got a light so I could see what the heck I'm doing under there. Duh. Alright, now we're at the part where we're going to put the valve on this thing. I'm going to reuse this rubber, which I need to look at, see which side I actually used. This is the valve. I already opened it just to look at it, but that's it. Black thing back on, and you do the small part. The small part's got to go back on this. Just put it on. There's a little nipple there. You just kind of push till you get there. All right, so it's back on. Now I'm gonna pull some more of this. I take this thing, and he said I'm gonna put the black end in there. All right, I just double checked the video, and he did in fact say the black side should go in. So here we go. That appears to be correct. So after a fair amount of researching and trying to make sure I was doing the right thing, another video did confirm that where I want to cut is indeed that black line coming out right there. This one, oh wait, can't. Hold on. Right there, that black line back there. Come on, man. That's the one you want to cut. You want to cut the black line right there. Well, I made the cut. No turning back now. Now I just got to connect it up to that. Alright, that's the part I cut. Connected to a new piece of hose that's going to go into the valve. The video had me buy some new connectors, but then he also says to reuse, so I reused them, but it was a little loose, so I put a little tape on there just in case. Okay, so we've got the line, the new piece of tubing, about 12 inches, coming from the piece I cut with the little connector on it. And now you take this and you put it in the end of the new valve. So here we go. Make it work, make it work. Oops, kind of spun it a little bit too much. So I'm gonna undo that, but you get the idea. Okay, we got two sides connected to it. Now we're gonna put a piece of hose on that T, and that's gonna go into the accumulator box. Okay, here we go, piece of hose onto it. Boom, isn't that beautiful? Beautiful so far. There's the last piece of hose from the valve going into the accumulator. Come on. Push it all the way on. I can spin this one because then I can just spin the box back. Come on, baby, all the way. Come on. pretty good. And we're going to put the accumulator box on the hole here. Oops, you can't see. On the top hole. We're going to use that one right there. Alright, so you can kind of see where the accumulator box is. I made sure the wires are nothing, none of the tubes are being covered. Now I got to tighten this puppy up. Alright, now it's where it's like not going to move. Gonna make sure this cable doesn't get kinked anywhere. One or two more turns. Okay. All right, it's not moving. All right, so the box is where it should be. I have the hoses, at least to my mind, where airflow won't be restricted. And even on this one back here, where is it? I put that one back there, so hopefully there's nothing kinking it and it'll work. All right, now the plate goes back on here. Be back.